Hello, the Man Alone channel. Thank you for actually making a video to my contest. I was really happy and appreciative that you did this, and it's so nice to see other people's version of the gods of the god. Actually, this is really kind of funny because the card that popped out was amazing. I was just going to do the fairy oracle, or I was just going to do the animal oracle, but I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do both the oracles for second place because I feel, this is what my feeling, I feel like I should have both of them, and thank God I did, because these two are really awesome at the end. Before I get into the reading, I just want to say, if you're interested in a tarot card reading from me, just head over to the link in the description to my website and click on the service page, and you will find my readings there and how to go by getting one. Alright, so let's jump in. You messaged me your question, and it was about that you don't really have a giant, humongous elephant anxiety issues in that form of sense, but when something flares up, you all of a sudden don't want to go out. There's two things there's two things before I jump in the reading. There's two ways of this. The way how the message was sent to me was kind of make me wonder, it made me wonder, about this. Either you do have a social anxiety disorder, and I helped this with my best friend. She had major anxiety disorder, and the best way is to go places that are familiar with you, go places that you are comfortable with, and then slowly go to the next door store. Like, let's just say, for instance, you feel comfortable going to the convenience store. Well, right next door there's a bookstore. You should jump in that, and slowly progress on moving out from your sacred lake, if you will, your comfort zone. I think you partially do have some anxiety disorder, social disorder, which is perfectly fine. I was there. My best friend was there. She had it severely. It was hard to get her out. But your question is, how can you transcend yourself to overcome from whatever internal obstacle that is creating said anxiety, that issue? And right here would be the two things. This is the Eight of Wands and the Three of Swords, which is, by the way, my favorite card in almost every deck that I don't purchase a tarot deck. If I do not like the Three of Swords, then I won't like the rest of the deck. This is some weird rule. But this is telling me either depression is settled in or soon to be settled in due to overwhelming anxiety. Right here, Eight of Wands come at you a lot. It's a lot of whoa. It makes you jump back. It feels like you're being outnumbered in a way. So this is where I'm going to say anxiety is here. This is why I'm saying, hey, by the message, it did sound like you do have anxiety, either within or without. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter where it's at in the form of sense. It just matters on how you're going to work with it and live with it, and how do you. I wouldn't say get rid of it, because I don't think you can naturally get rid of the whole thing out. I mean, everybody has some bit of social anxiety to a degree. Not everyone's like, oh, I'm just going to jump in there and do it. Not everyone. That being said, the Magician is a really, really good card to come in here. The Magician is talking about, and since me and you kind of follow the same pathways, meditate on situations, meditate on the courage, or meditate on the atmosphere that you're going to go out of your comfort zone. I wouldn't say get down and like get a pillow, get a singing bowl. I'm not talking about hardcore meditation here. Everyone does meditation throughout the day. It's or contemplate would be another good word in a former sense. But meditate on the situation that you're about to go into. Like for instance, like I said, the bookstore. Meditate on the situation. Meditate what it looks like. Meditate what happens if my anxiety gets a little peak high. Should I leave, or should I stay there and stand up to it and defeat it? Or should I actually leave and give myself a little break? Is the huge question here. I would say incorporate some stones to help you ground yourself. Grounding is a really good thing when it comes to anxiety disorders. That's why I like to carry my onyx stone a lot, or hematite stone too as well. It helps me ground because I don't really get mad anxiety like that. I get anxiety on speaking in front of a lot of people, which is so funny because I'm a YouTuber. So I would say incorporate some bit of magical stuff into your outings. I think outings is a really good thing for you, especially spring coming around the corner. In the Fairy Oracle, you got the Fairy Lover. And this is pretty awesome. It doesn't really necessarily mean love, that you're going to find this epic deal of romantic love affair and da-da-da-da-da. No, this is more for you. This is more of, he's coming to you, this fairy lover is coming to you and presenting this gift to you, this gift of transformation, this gift of going from one place to another. And he's giving you this whole world of adventure, this whole world of the honeymoon feel. And I think this might, because I'm giving you this reading, I think this is more of a future card in a way. I think this is actually what's going to get you out. The reason why I'm saying it's the future card, because from the beginning what we talked about a little, and then the transformation, I'm like literally reading like it's a book, American book actually, American style. So it's the magician helping you transform things. The fairy lovers coming to you and giving you this gift of the ability of transforming yourself from getting out and enjoying the world. Then in the animal oracle deck that I got right here with Druid is the Fire Dragon. And what more can you talk about its transformation than the Fire Dragon? That is I would say the most transformation card in this deck, in this oracle deck. This Fire Dragon is all about transformation, daring itself to get out, representing itself, showing itself, exposing itself, and making sure others know themselves. But there is a warning with this. Watch out. Your flames will burn out quickly. Like, fire is a very quick energy. It's quickly to burst up and become big omias, and it's quick to burn out. It's always been like that. Fire is always a very fast energy. I would say do this with dexterity. Do this with poise. Do this with thoughtfulness. Do this with a tactic. Is more of the thing that more of the word I'm trying to get it out. Because the fairy lover actually is a very tactical person. He's a very tactical. He doesn't do it out of just because I need to do it. There's a reason and rhyme or reason with this. I don't know if this makes sense to you, all this stuff. It made sense to me. I want to make sure it makes sense to you, so we're 5x5 here. But I do see some bit of social anxiety, and I hope that you can overcome this, because there's so much in this world for everyone to see. And who cares? We're all human. We all eat, spit, shit, bleed the same way, in my opinion. So don't be afraid too much, and get back at me. I would like to hear feedback from you. Let's be.